Here we go. You did well on your mission in the Pobat Coastlands. Your efforts there aided not only the Galaxy team, but the Pearl Clan as well. I do hope your efforts will also have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. If we are able to get rid of that rift, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origin. Though how we might actually close the rift, I haven't the slightest idea. Remain true to the mission. If you've noticed that today's potato mochi tastes a little bit different, well, that's because I used a Pokemon's flame to roast them. Bon appetit! Ah, Benny's coming around. The birth of the new Lord Pokemon. What a sight that must have been. If only I had journeyed to the Fire Spit Island to witness the event myself. Could you even ride a Basculegion in the first place, Professor? Come now. You know my coordination is so poor I couldn't even hit my own foot with a Pokeball. And I can't dodge Pokemon attacks to quite literally save my own skin. Of course, I can't possibly ride atop a fearsome beast like Basculegion. That being said, we'd all do well to remember these wise words. The ever-striving soul is rewarded at the end. And strive I shall. For the sake of my research, I will surely ride a Pokemon one day and record the experience in our Pokedex for all posterity. Just you watch. The next day. Good morning. Good lady who came from the sky. Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits your arrival in his office. Enzo, I have your next orders. You must go to the Cornet Highlands to quell another frenzied noble, Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. Electrode has a propensity to store up electricity in its body, then unleash it. But since Electrode became frenzied, those electrical outbursts have become a giant blast. Will be enlisted the Pearl Clan aid in securing your safe passage to Electrode's seat. I've sent word ahead to Irida's asking. No, you don't have permission to go up there. Oh, save it. If I'd be stopped by the likes of you, now out of my way. I didn't know I was talking, so. Hey-ho, Bossman Kamado. I thought it might have slipped your mind to send me an invite, so I took the liberty of stopping by anyways. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adaman. How exactly did you intend to discuss Electro without me? It's Mighty Warden, here to weigh in. There's no more to discuss. We've already asked Enzo to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Aw, come on. Is it me you're trying to humiliate here, or our entire clan? Besides, do you really think this flimsy little noble can quell Electro? Commander, I'm sincerely sorry for this heedless interruption. Pay it no mind. It seems even Security Corps personnel I trained myself cannot stop one so capable as Warden Melly. That being said, yes? It is clear that the Security Corps needs even further rounds of training from me later. Hear that, Melly? The security corps will sob themselves to sleep tonight, thanks to you. The commander's sumo moves can send even boulders flying. Now, that'll do. Enzo, you have your orders. See to it that Electrobe is quelled. Warden Melly, of course, we would appreciate your help if there's anything you might assist with. Now go. Listen, Melly, the Galaxy team, well, at least Enzo, is amazing and will prove it. Follow me outside. He has... Is it Umbreon? I don't remember. No, Leafeon. Alright, Danzo, go around with me. You bet. Melly, make sure you watch closely now. The first time I played this, I always thought that Eevee was just a random Eevee standing there. And I always forget they would just start a double battle like this. You see how good the Enzo is now, yes? No more sneering at her. Humph. Now, I think our helper from the Pearl Clan was going to meet you at the training grounds once you're ready. Till later, Danzo. Glad to have your help as always. Melly, shift yourself, unless you want to get even more of an earful than you're already due for. Ah, come on, Adaman. Cut me some slack here. Danzo! Join me in the Survey Corps office. We'll go over the practicalers of our new mission. I can't speak. One second. Your survey work will take you to the Cornet Highlands next time. You'll be on the Rift's doorstep. There's no telling what perils await. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research in the Cornet Highlands, but you will need help from a particular person to survey the ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds. You'll find him there. Hey, they already told me. Hello, Danzo. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain. Please, to properly meet you, I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am Warden Ingo. I understand you need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrobe. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now, let's have a safe journey to Mount Cornet. All aboard! Ingo's a bit like you, you know. Like me? He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, Enzo. Good luck up in the Highlands. Cornet Highlands. There you are, my girl. Welcome to Cornet Highlands. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock type and ground type Pokemon wandering about these craggly, boulder strewn heights. And up there, right beneath the Great Rift in time or space time, is the peak of Mount Cornet itself. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. Hey, it's okay, John. Glad you can make it. The electrode known as the Lord of the Hollow is somewhat different from the electrode I recall, but its electrical discharges at least are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that can withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electro. Then become frenzy to boot? So true. It's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. Well, Warren Indigo of the Pearl Clan, and oh my, the Galaxy Team grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the great Electrobe, Lord of the Hollow. But by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare. Absolutely not. Wait, why not? I'll gladly battle you. Well then, let me tell you the Great Melly's take on this whole situation. The frenzy of our noble is nothing other than a mark of Almighty Shino's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that's a good thing? We must let my lord frenzy as it may to demonstrate to Almighty Shino that the Diamond Clan lives as is right and good. This may even be, dare I say, the very reason I'm here on this earth. What business is it of the Galaxy Teams anyway if Electrobe lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains? Really? You should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours rather than persist in this folly. And with that, bon voyage! What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it you want to do, Danzo? Press on! Very well. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneasler, Danzo, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite home navigating in the dark. Quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know the route, and I'll conduct us safely. No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward, we roll. Thought I brought something up here that I needed. I guess I didn't. Please don't fall behind. Must be on schedule. I recall faintly that I had a partner once, a precious one. Its name escapes me, but I remember that if only it were here, I'm sure it would light the way, luring us onward. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. I detect Alpha Crowbat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt that its presence would obstruct someone so competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me. Take care not to come uncoupled for me. I'm starting to recall a man who looked like me. We'd battle and discuss Pokémon, I think. The words, "I like winning more than anything else," flashed through my mind just now. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward Cave's exit. Even if my memories themselves have faded, it appears much... This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could this be? Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. I beg your pardon for the delay. I have lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed, ready for departure. If you follow the track marked by torches, you'll reach the terminus of this cave. Yeah, he's from the future, too. I think he was in black and white. It was like some battle train thing. It was like him and his brother, I think. I don't remember much of black and white. Professor Levinton told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hishui, a region whose name I've never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But still, I wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. Well, it's more like this one takes place... I don't remember how many years in the past. Like, this world is Diamond and Pearl. The world from Diamond and Pearl. And they say you're the trainer from that. So you've already, like, completed the Pokedex in the future. And that's why Arceus called you back. What's the big idea of putting back all the torches I spent ages tidying away? Do you get some sort of amusement stopping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I've extinguished those lights for the sake of the Pokemon in the cave who prefer the dark. But now you lots have put my effort to waste if you think I'll just let you saunter ahead To meet Lord Electro, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. Dang it. I'll beat him. I got my Rhyhorn. That's not ready. Or that's not good. Go, Stunk Tank. Show these lots the true meaning of a silent but deadly. Yeah, like almost all the characters are based off of characters from future games. Oh, I did have him left. Okay. That probably would have been better if I had my Rhyhorn. Like, the person we were talking to, the Millie, I don't remember who that is. But yeah, it's really cool to, like, go through this world the way this is. Because then a remake for Diamond and Pearl came out, I think, right after. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it a lot. Because I like Diamond and Pearl a lot. Listen here, neither I nor Skunk Tank admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skunk Tank time to recover. There's no shame in tactical retreat. It's more of an advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up. We'll be back. So these two are from the future. I don't think anyone else is from the future. That other person we were just talking to, I think their ancestor is one of the gym leaders or Elite Four. What a lively character. I cannot fathom more than Melly's intentions, but for now, let us press on. Oh, I got a new outfit while I was waiting for you two. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokémon working as one, or by the labor of Pokémon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokémon. Ah, there you are, Ingo. Like, this guy has a big... His ancestor is very important. His ancestor is actually the champion from Diamond and Pearl. Volo, was it? What is the matter, sir? I intend to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no idea to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home, nor my family, if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Enzo. I think if it's to do with the rift. Indeed. Well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Enzo? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? Maybe something. Interesting, you see. Personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing a strange lightning that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that this same space-time rift also appeared in Hishui in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it, it as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that it is Almighty Shino's realm. But then that begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? And why would Enzo have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I'm a mere admirer of the ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Enzo. Until next time, then. Once we're through here, it'll be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. I'll come back for him. I think it was actually, his mission was to set up another base there. You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on the cliff's face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There are no such thing in Hishua, surely. Hidden moves are HMs, or discs that you could teach Pokemon moves. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to Hishua? Hishuin. If you fell from the sky, you come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory. Would you honor me with a battle, Danzo? All right. All aboard, then. Machoke, prepare for departure. Just need some... What's funny is how he stands still. Because that's what he looked like when you would battle him. In black and white. Like his brother would be pointing the other way. Well, aren't you just a jerk? Bravo! Excellent! Your talent has brought you to the destination called victory. Now allow me to call Sneasler. Schnow. Allow me to introduce you, Danzo. This Neen-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? Toodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sneasler opened her heart and learned well the sound of you playing. You received the toxic plate from Sneasler. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord of the Mountains. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Now then, all aboard. You can now call Sneasler. You can climb up and down cliffs, ledges, and other sheer surfaces with Sneasler's aid. Summon Sneasler, press the A button when you're near a climbable surface, or use the plus button in any other location. Alright, before anything, I need to evolve this, because this only evolves in the rain. I always love how the eyes look in this. Okay, I want these two, so I'm just gonna catch these two quick. Or miss. Never mind. I'll come back later. Huh, I wonder who these Pokemon could be. Welcome to Moonville Arena, the seat of Lord Electrobe. I know I've not exactly been supportive of you reaching this place, but a part of me did hope you'd make it. Call me contradictory all you like, Galaxy Grunt, but such is life. Embracing the complexity of both ourselves and the world can only help us grow. As a member of the Diamond Clan, my highest calling is to please Almighty Shino. And right now, that means I must protect my lord by stopping you where you stand. If you still wish to defeat me and gain entry to Electrobe's seat, you and your little Pokemon are welcome to give it your best shot. Let's go, Skunk Tank. Give them another whiff of your silent deadliness. How many times do I have to teach you this, old man? didn't know this wasn't healed. Well, whoopsie daisy. It's probably gonna get killed instantly. There's 3 Pokemon in battle. Where's the 3rd? Oh. Great. Well, fun. Yeah, usually after you do any battles, they always heal your Pokemon, so I'm kind of in shock. Let's make one thing clear. I didn't lose. You may have won, but there's a difference. I just lacked, time. Yes, I'm afraid there simply wasn't enough time for me to raise my Pokemon nice and strong. Ah, could this be what Adamant is always going on and on about, time being a precious thing? My word, the Diamond Clan and Almighty Sinnoh truly are never-ending fonts of wisdom. Yes, I know what comes next. You want to know what pleases Lord Electrobe so you can make some bombs for it. Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you, because I have completely forgotten what Electrobe likes. What's the matter? Upset? Too bad. Anger doesn't make bombs. Melly's really giving you the runaround, isn't he, Enzo? I guess it's my fault for not telling you in advance what Electrobe likes. So here's the... Adamant! What now? I could hear you just now. You know, are you really gonna tell this little noble what she needs to find? Just like that. Least we all forget. You're the leader of the Diamond Clan. Why do you bother with these galaxy loots? Use your eyes, Melly. Haven't you noticed or even looked at your frenzied lord? Don't you feel even the twinge at how it suffers fighting to control the energy that's bursting out of it? I see nothing but a Pokemon overcome with joy at being among Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Anyway, it's not like trials and suffering are always cause for doom and gloom. These things exist to help us grow. I'm sorry, Melly. I can't write off these frenzy as some trial from Almighty Sinnoh. That's why I'm doing the best I can to help out to Enzo here. This is bigger than what team or clan we belong to. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't just going to tell her that she needs crunchy salt. I was going to go right ahead and give it to her. Now it's time to make some bombs, so lend a hand to both of you. Fine. At the end of the day, let none say that the great Melly shrieked his duties as warden. I help make your precious bombs. There, I made your, particularly infinite supply of bombs, so chuck all you like at Electrobe. But don't underestimate my lord's strength. I very much doubt the likes of you can quell it. Man, they're not healing me at all. Now I'm gonna waste all my healing stuff for it to then heal me. Oh. So even knowing you're doomed to fail, you still wish to pit yourself against Electrobe? I'm ready to battle. Here, let me heal your Pokemon. Hey, you've got a great deal more pluck than you have sense, I'll give you that. A word of advice, don't stop moving while you're battling Electrobe, or you'll be dead in no time. You'll be unaliveded. Lord of the Hollow Electrobe. What? Ooh, I just rolled right into that one. Two of them. Woo! No! What's happening? I always miss that. Ooh. I forgot, it's grass electric. So the only, like, weakness for this thing would have been ice. So I should have brought something ice. You know, I'm such a high level, I guess it doesn't really matter. Hey, Darwin! So that does not heal me like I was hoping it would. Why are these ones green? Is it because they're faster? What's the difference? Whoa! Why am I also not running today? Bombs away! Hit me there! Ooh. You received a sap plate from Electrobe. Excuse me. Oh, for shame. What utter calamity. I agree to make those accursed bombs, yes, but now that Almighty Shino's precious blessing has vanished forever, it's just so unbearably sad. Is that how you see it? Electrobe looks relieved to me. Glad its suffering's ended, probably. Oh, come now, Adamant, seriously. That's just your wishful thinking, nothing more. All your preaching doesn't ruffle me one bit. But if Almighty Shino grows angry with me because of this, I don't know what I'll do. I arrived right on schedule. Now, what did you bother coming back for? Only to say that I recalled some things after Denzo did me the honor of traveling with me. Things to do with the world where I believe I lived before my memories were lost. Most people there caught Pokémon, lived with them, formed supportive partnerships with them. And then there were the Pokémon trainers. The ones we called Pokémon trainers were truly devoted to their craft. They always looked towards the next challenge and had Pokémon battles every chance they got, all to help themselves and their Pokémon grow. Through battle, trainers forged bonds of understanding with their Pokémon, and with their opponents and their Pokémon too. With everything, I suppose. If Pokémon and people work together, We can forge new paths forward. We'll be lost to history if we go on believing only Pokemon can be strong, or if we go on fearing them instead of understanding them. Interesting. Was your world like Indigo described to Enzo? It sure was. I'd never have thought such a world could exist. Oh, once again, the brilliant Warden Melly has realized something rather clever. It's not just my Pokemon that need to be strong, it's me as well. The greater my valor and might, the more my Pokemon can reach their potential. I wonder if Almighty Sinnoh will be pleased once I've achieved exactly that. Hey, Adaman, share with me again the wisdom of Almighty Sinnoh's passed down among our clan. All right. Open your ears, shut the big mouth, and listen well, my friend. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger. Offer only friendship to those around you. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger. Bring not Almighty Sinnoh to sorrow, for that is when time flow will cease. And there you have it. Bravo, excellent. Please, all of you, do your best and run toward the destination an even higher state. Of course, your higher state is clear to Enzo. It surely lies with the next lord. Now this time I really will make the complete return trip to Jubilife Village. Perhaps with someone like Enzo to show that Pokemon need not be feared, the Pokemon of Hishui will find new tracks forward. Now, begging your pardon, I owe Commander Kamado my report. Until next time, to Enzo. Can't we find a way to honor our past while also forging a better future? Maybe that's what Almighty Sinnoh really wants from us. After all, it rules over all time, and it created everything there is. Be ready to shield your eyes, Galaxy Grunt. I'm going to polish up both myself and Electrobe until our strength and brilliance is binding. I'm going to actually talk to them now, so I hope it doesn't just push me right into the next thing. Actually, let me check. Let me go back. Let me talk to him. Well, first I gotta catch a Pokemon. I already have all you. I want something new. Didn't want to do that. I'm gonna go Chain of Memories next. So I'm saying probably 2 more streams of this for story-wise, and then I'll start Chain of Memories. Dang it. Dang it, they both see me. That's probably going to end the battle already. Oh, no. But yeah, so probably the next would be the ice place. And then we have to go back and get all the lake spirits. So I'm not sure how long that'll take. And then I do plan on streaming the Arceus battle, but I gotta go and complete the Pokédex to do that. So I'll probably just do that on my time off. I don't think these things... Which... Are you gonna send me back? Yes, sending me back. So let me go talk to them. That way, if I have time tomorrow, I'm able to actually do stuff and see. So I have to talk to you. I have to get an item to evolve Ursa, whatever. So Warden Melly believes that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trial set by Almighty Sinnoh. We cannot know if that is the case or not, but it does beg the question, why ever would this Almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something, or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be it from us humans to fathom the thoughts of Pokemon. And what is the space-time rift anyways? What caused it to open? But you must be tired. Go on, then, to the Wallflower. Get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you his finest potato mochi. Dinner's on Kamado tonight. Eat your fill. What an enticing aroma. My appetite just went through the roof. This is generous of the boss. Well, I've heard talk that our progress surveying Pokemon has made gathering ingredients a less onerous, or at least less dangerous task. But can we talk about how you've gone from being some nobody from nowhere to basically the hero of Hishui? Indeed. Taking on such perilous duties has earned you a great deal of trust, Enzo. It's like I always say, behavior is a mirror that reflects one's true nature. You let your actions do the speaking for you, Enzo, and the message is clear as day. Doesn't matter one whit where you came from. You're part of the Survey Corps and Jubilife Village now. The next day. Isn't it nice getting up early? Is it? Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities such as responding to Commander Kamada's invitation today in a timely manner. Well, I got the same invitation, and I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here from it. For it. Come on, no need to grouse so much over a nice little early wake-up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we all can guess what Kamada wants with us. Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyways. Okay. Hopefully. Oh. You've now quelled the frenzy of the four nobles. Wasn't easy. When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hishua, I feared that what would become of us, but here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble. Yeah, who would have deemed some stranger who tumbled out of the sky would be our savior? Life never does stop surprising you. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. He is also the largest of the nobles, according to what Irida told me. Your mission is to quell Avalugg, the final lord, and perhaps in doing so we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Avalugg may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this, too, for the sake of a brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of Alabaster Icelands. Until then... No matter how many of these frenzied Pokémon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people still regard you with suspicion and distrust. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible, and to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Gah! Abra, teleport this Wurmple outside at once. So you're to survey the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all of Hishui. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the survey corps I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders. See your mission through. Wow. What's a shadow of? So, we're to make for Alabaster Icelands. Not quite yet. I see. Of course I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of our nobles. There seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalugg out in Alabaster Iceland hasn't harmed a soul, as I hear. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalugg's as huge and strong as they say, there's a good chance he could start an avalanche. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They cure perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess, I still have my doubts whether we should even be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Enzo out there, we're putting her in danger of real harm. But people say the frenzies make the nobles suffer, right? So wouldn't it be the kindness for us to quell the Lord? There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokémon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter these states in the first place, or if this is all connected somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from quelling the nobles, or indeed from surveying all the Pokémon of this land? What is it he hopes to achieve? A way to coexist? I certainly hope so. The goal of my research is to help build a future where everyone gets along with Pokémon. Professor? Ah, nothing to bother yourself about. Doubtless, I'm just being a silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Enzo? Then we will support you in it. How about I offer my support by giving you another shot at honing your battle skills? I'm gonna win. Yeah, but I'm still glad to get to battle you. I owe you a lot, you know. If you hadn't tumbled down to us, I might never have learned to battle alongside Pikachu. Oh, he's got 3 now. Go, Mr. Mime! Go, Gyarados. Okay. That's good, because Gyarados has Bite. Yeah, they do kind of look like Star Trek glasses. Pikachu! Okay. Okay. The way you battle makes fighting alongside Pokémon look like the most natural thing. Good luck on your mission in the Icelands. This sounds like it'll be a perilous one, dealing with huge Pokémon like Avalugg. As for me, I'll set off to the Alabasta Icelands forthwith. See you there, my girl. Forthwith? Okay, I'm hearing reports of one of those mass out. Okay. Okay, cool. So it seems like I could still go mess around. I died in the beach area because I fell and I lost a whole bunch of items. How did I miss? Okay, cool. So once